Chances are in the past few years you've heard about No Man's Sky, but from very early on I never understood why I was hearing about it so much. Don't get me wrong, I understand the concept of why people are excited, I just don't think the game has ever looked anything like what people picture it being. The amount of hype and expectation around this game was staggering, far more staggering than what it should have been. The main thing I've always seen brought up and pushed with this game is exploration. I understand how a vast universe, especially of such an incredible scope, could be interesting. Here's the thing though, you have all these planets, you have all this space, but what do you have to do? The problem I have with modern open world games, as many others do, is that they're empty. Here there seems like nothing to do but gain some resources, scan a plant that has slightly different leaves on it than the last you saw, sell stuff, and move on to the next identical planet. Yes, the next planet you land on is a different planet, but to my understanding all these assets are pre-made. The planet you're landing on probably looks vaguely like every other one you will encounter for the very few weeks you play it. What makes exploring different planets and actual sci-fi interesting is how each world feels like its own unique experience. For example, what I believe people love about sci-fi shows is seeing where the characters end up for one reason or another, and getting to explore these worlds with the characters, seeing what they have to offer. When done right, every planet feels unique to some degree. It shouldn't in any way feel like a retread. The universe feels like a vast galaxy waiting to be explored. Whether it's Doctor Who, Star Trek, Space Dandy, it's always exciting to see a new world, how it looks, and how its inhabitants differ. I think this feeling is what a lot of the hype is built around, but like I said, this really isn't the case. Here it just seems set pieces are moving around with slightly different color filters. You never get that feeling of discovering something completely new or stunning, it's just the same thing, slightly different over and over, in the scenery and in the gameplay. What's exciting about that? Do you know what has these exact same concepts? Infinite possibilities, gathering resources, exploring, surviving. Minecraft. Say what you want about it, but there's a reason it's so popular. If you think of Minecraft's world as planets, it's basically the same concept every time you generate a new world. The landscape is different, although made of pre-made assets. Your goal is to build and survive, explore, but in this case, it doesn't end there. People keep creating more things to experience with Minecraft. And there's already so much you can create just in the base game. When you join a friend's planet, it could be entirely different than the ones you've already experienced, from the architecture to even the gameplay. The possibilities are actually infinite. Like for instance, if you look up videos of people playing Minecraft, you really see some variety in terms of what these people are doing, due to the countless numbers of mods and customization this game has to offer. You can truly see how a different planet or server could be its entirely own experience. On the other hand, if you look up No Man's Sky gameplay, what do you get? The same faceless guy walking around a similar planet with a different tint, collecting resources before flying to another and repeating the process. It's a whole lot of space, but also a whole lot of nothing. Oh, and it will just be one guy.
Your own massively multiplayer world that's procedurally generated, and is there anything that this game doesn't have?
How much interaction is there with other people playing No Man's Sky?
Those were AI, those wingmen, but you could encounter other players.
Can you run into other people, other players in the game?
Yes, but the chances of that are incredibly rare.
Will you be able to play with your friends?
Yes.
Can you grief other players?
A little bit.